If the cowbell guy is out here, then we know good stuff has already happened and is going to happen. We want to thank the pep band, the cheerleaders, the Dazzlers, and True Blue for their support and dedication all season long. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Voice of the Bulls, Paul Peck. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the UB Basketball Pep Rally. And if we're having a pep rally, that means a lot of good stuff has happened over the last couple of months. And there is no question a lot of great stuff has happened over the last couple of months, and that is what we are here to remember, to honor, and to sort of bask in the glory of the amazing seasons that both the UB men's and women's basketball teams turned in this past year. The most successful basketball season in UB history. Both teams, there you go. Both teams were in the NCAA tournament. Both teams won games in the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history. The men's and women's basketball teams combined for a 26-1 record right here in Alumni Arena. The only school in the entire country with just one home loss all year. How amazing was that? And the men's and women's teams combined to win 56 games this season. An incredible achievement by both squads. So let's get ready to meet the teams.
You will take it. Every single possession. It is my time. You will not stop me.
Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get right.
Comes away with a swipe, however, as she lays it off glass and in.
Open your hearts for me, look what I got for you. You in the presence of greatness, I make it hot for you. Pass the rock.
Dillard into the lane. Look at the pass. Head held. Put it in.
Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you learn?
Now, let's meet the 2017-2018 UB women's basketball team. She's a freshman guard from Hamilton, Ontario, number 4, Hannah Hall. A freshman forward from Great Valley, New York, number 30, Marissa Hamilton. A 5'10" sophomore guard from Nigeria, number 11, Teresa Onwuka. A sophomore forward from Buffalo, New York, number 0, Summer Hemphill. A junior forward from Melbourne, Australia, number 12, Courtney Wilkins. A junior guard from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 13, Autumn Jones. A junior guard from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, number 22, Ayaleka Sadate. A junior forward from North Ridgeville, Ohio, number 32, Brittany Morrison. A junior guard from Rochester, New York, number 24, Sierra Dillard. A senior forward from Wichita, Kansas, number 21, Mariah Suchan. A senior guard from Wollongong, Australia, number 3, Lisa Ups. A senior forward from Wollongong, Australia, number 5, Catherine Ups. A senior center from Grand Island, New York, number 31, Cassie Ausler. And a senior guard from Melbourne, Australia, number 1, Stephanie Reed. And now let's please welcome the staff of the Bulls, starting with athletic trainer Beth Cooney. Director of basketball operations, Corinne Moss. Assistant coaches, Cherie Cordoba, Kristen Sharkey, and Kyrie Carter. And the head coach of the UB Bulls, Felicia Leggett Jack. How about another round of applause for your 2017-2018 Sweet 16 UB Women's Basketball Team.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Something's coming. Something's coming. Let the games begin. Come walk in my shoes. I done paid all my dues. I got something to prove. All in, nothing to lose. Now a new day starts.
Into the hoop and lays it in. What a lightning quick spin move from Wes Clark. Gifted Harris in the corner for 3. He hit it. Wow. Three and roll and a vicious two-hand flush. And it's great. And it's a big slam. Patrick left side for 3. Oh yeah!
Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping it. Let the games begin.
Now let's meet your 2017-2018 UB Men's Basketball Team. Freshman guard from Eastover, South Carolina, number 0, James Reese. A freshman guard from Malvern, Ohio, number 3, Javon Graves. A freshman guard from North Tonawanda, New York, number 20, Colby Moultrie. A redshirt freshman center from Apple Valley, Minnesota, number 41, Brock Bertram. A sophomore guard from Memphis, Tennessee, Javion Hamlet. A sophomore guard from Cocoa, Florida, number 4, Devontae Jordan. A junior forward from Cleveland, Ohio, number 1, Montel McCray. A junior guard from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 2, Jeremy Harris. A junior guard from Rochester, New York, number 22, Dante Carruthers. A junior guard from Dallas, Texas, number 5, C.J. Massenberg. A junior forward from Ypsilanti, Michigan, number 33, Nick Perkins. A junior forward from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 34, Ikenna Smart. A senior forward from Brooklyn, New York, number 24, Gabe Agridge. And a senior guard from Detroit, Michigan, number 10, Wes Clark. Now let's meet the men's basketball staff. Director of Video Operations, Tom Fox. Athletic Trainer, Andy Blizz. Strength and Conditioning Coach, Mike Snowden. Director of Basketball Operations, Adam Bowman. Assistant coaches, Brian Hodson and Jamie Quarles. Associate head coach, Jim Weitzel. And the head coach of the Bulls, Nate Oates. How about another round of applause for your 2018 MAC champion, UB Bulls!
Well, next up, I want to introduce to you the luckiest man in Western New York. He started his job 2 days ago, and he's already here at a pep rally. And I know that he wants to have a lot more of them in the future. Let me introduce to you UB's new Director of Athletics, Mark Allnut.
Thank you, Paul. Hey, first of all, what a special night. What a special night to celebrate 2 tremendous programs. I tell you what, I am the luckiest person around, Paul, so I appreciate that. But I remember, going through this journey from Memphis, Tennessee, and having the opportunity to watch, first and foremost, this MAC champion team, the MAC champions, okay? When they had the opportunity to get into the big dance and they play a Pac-12 team, the champions, University of Arizona. I remember watching that from my house. And watching that with my 10-year-old son. Okay, he knows a lot about basketball. My 10-year-old son looked up to me and said, "Dad, I got Buffalo." I said, "Okay, let's watch the game." And I tell you what, we watched the game, and what was it, 25-point beating later, or whatever the case was, that this team went on to advance to go to the next round. So I was so proud to see what you guys did this year. And I tell you what, to me, it's only the beginning, and we're going to do this again next year. So again, congratulations, guys. Thank you very much for everything you guys did. This team's a little bit more special to me over here. This women's basketball team. No offense to the men, but I tell you what, you know, for me, I was here in Buffalo during the interview process, okay, and I just got done with a long day interviewing with everybody. I was wore out. I was tired. I wanted to eat dinner with my wife, but I knew also that they were playing Florida State, you know, that evening. So in the hotel, the restaurant, we turned that game on. First of all, I was very impressed. Coming from Memphis, the American Athletic Conference, I knew a lot about South Florida. I knew a lot about what they had to bring to the table. Well, you know what? You guys look like South Florida. You guys made it look like South Florida didn't exist. So congratulations on that first win, all right? So this game, you know, obviously you got the procrastinators out there. It's down in Tallahassee, their home court. You know, another Power 5 program that Buffalo is participating against, and we watched the game. I tell you what impressed me, first of all, is how hard you guys played. You know, you guys played together as a team. You guys showed some toughness. You guys showed some energy. You know, I was so excited watching this. And Coach Jack, you know, watching you on the side of the court, your energy, your emotion, your excitement, I'll tell you what, it was phenomenal. Once you guys won the game, my wife and I, we weren't even here yet. Didn't even know if I was going to get the job. We were celebrating, high-fiving, and so excited. I told my wife at that point in time, I said, honey, if I get this job, I'm going to Albany for that Sweet 16 game, which I did, and I tell you what, I was so impressed meeting you guys, and more importantly, spending time at breakfast with you, but also, too, getting to see the fans that were in Albany. You know, the support, I tell you what, it really hit me in the heart in terms of support that's out there for this program here and this program out there. So, again, I was so excited to be here, and I tell you what, we're only beginning. We're only beginning with these fine programs. A lot of thank yous. First and foremost, Spirit, Cheer, thank you. Thank you very much for everything you guys do. Victory Bull, thank you, my man. Appreciate it. The band over there, the band right there. Hey, where's True Blue? The best fans in the nation. And last but not least, all the fans and supporters out there, Buffalo Nation, we appreciate everything you guys do. Let's have some fun tonight. Thank you very much.
Well, a lot of this stuff about the men's basketball team you guys already know, but it never hurts to repeat it again. 27-9, a school record for wins in the season. Their third MAC championship in the last 4 years. And the NCAA win over Arizona that no one will ever forget till we beat some more top 5 teams next year. A school record season for points, rebounds, field goals, and three-pointers. There were so many incredible memories and moments in the men's basketball season. How about we relive them one more time?
Some of you have been waiting a lifetime for this thing. Some of you get one chance in a lifetime to do this thing. It's right here. We got 40 minutes energy, and let's come in here and do this.
Slices inside, spins to the hoop and lays it in. What a lightning quick spin move from Wes Clark. Massenberg lobs it for Graves and a two-hand dunk. What a pass! Clinch the #1 seed in the MAC tournament for the first time ever. Pull a jumper from the free throw line. Short, McRae there for the follow slam. You cannot leave Jeremy Harris that wide open. Two-hand slam. To Perkins for a straightaway three. Oh, yeah! UB is headed to the NCAA tournament for the third time in 4 years.
now's the time. All right, it's time to show everybody out there what we built here in Buffalo. Let there be no question who the hardest playing team was, and when we get to the end of this deal tonight.
Offensive foul. Hawkins rebounded, but Dante stole it back. Gets it to Harris in the corner for three.
I want to bring up front here Bulls head coach Nate Oates and Wes Clark, because it was Wes who scored his 1,000th career point on March 17th during UB's NCAA tournament second round game against Kentucky. Between his time with Missouri and Buffalo, Wes finished with 1,015 career points. He was dominant for the Bulls over the final 3 games of his career, as he had a combined 77 points in the MAC championship game against Toledo and in the NCAA tournament game against Arizona. Wes, stay here a second, Wes. Wes was named the 2018 Mid-American Conference Tournament Most Valuable Player. How about a nice round of applause for Wes Clark? And to join Wes up here for a little Q&A session, we welcome up C.J. Massenberg and Nick Perkins. All right, everybody grab the mics. Wes, we're going to start with you. I think everybody knows that your story and your connection to Coach Nate Oates that goes all the way back to your days at Romulus High in Michigan. So here's my question for you. Are you going to miss him more, or is he going to miss you more?
I think I'll miss him more. You know, we got a lot of guys that, you know, that can play at a high level. So, you know, my shoes will be filled, and everything will be just as fine as it was this year. You had a wonderful adventure, so to speak, to use a good word, of getting here to Buffalo and being able to play in December. Could you have imagined that through all that you went through, and I know there were tough times for you, that it would fall in place so easily and it would turn out so great? Never in a million years, man. I knew that it was something good going to happen with Oates, but I didn't know it would be this great, man. I had a phenomenal time here, man. It ain't no better place to be than with the Bulls, man. There you go. Big time. Well, it may have been a short time, but we'll never forget what you were able to do for this program. And how about for that, CJ? Tell everybody what it meant to have Wes and the fact that you didn't get him till late, but there was never a point when you guys didn't all gel together.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It was real great to have Wes on our team. Usually when guys transfer in for that 1 year, they try to get their numbers and get their stats and things like that. But we welcome Wes in with open arms, and he became one of our leaders. He's our brother, and he was able to lead us to the promised land. Yeah, good stuff. Exactly. What jumps out at you, CJ, as you think back on this season? We saw a lot of the cool moments in the video. What are some of the moments, or what is the moment that you think of the most? Just beating Arizona in the tournament game. Good choice. The MAC championship, it was a fun time, but winning that NCAA tournament game, man, that's going to stay in my mind forever. Yeah. That's big time, man. Put you guys on the map for a lot of people, didn't it? Nick, everybody here knew how good you were, but outside of Buffalo, put you guys on the map, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. You know, we got a hard-working group of guys who, you know, come in and don't matter who we playing, you know, they bring the same intensity, so yeah. All right, so we're losing this guy, unfortunately, but you two guys are back next year, so what's the encore? What are you going to do next year to dazzle everybody here and make sure we're back here for another pep rally a year from now? Hey, we coming. You know, Sweet 16, Elite 8, you know, that's the goal. I think that's exactly what everybody wanted to hear. Yeah. Hey, guys, congratulations on the season and the thrills that you gave everybody here and the legacy that you have left. Enjoy your summers, and I know it's a short summer because you're going to be right back to work, but we're already looking forward to next year. Wes Clark, C.J. Massenberg, and Nick Perkins, everybody.
Now, we know the Bulls, both the men's and the women's teams, are good at basketball, but there is one thing we learned this year, something else they're really good at, and it's not just the players that are good at it. There's just something about being in this place that brings teams to be good at half-court shots. Now, I jumped the gun a little here because we forgot somebody really important, but that was so cool. Couldn't wait to get that up for you. And maybe Nate Oates can give us his coaching points on half-court shots. Nate, come on up here. See, I was all excited, so excited about the half-court stuff. Now, I think you're on there.
Yeah, I'm
so
on.
excited about the half-court stuff, I forgot all about you.
Oh, I didn't even know I was supposed to be up. I was going to ask, why are you bringing me up? She's the one who hit the half-court shot. She can give the half-court pointers.
We'll get to that. Nate, I want you to reflect a little bit, not only on what this season was like for you, but when you look out at this crowd and you see all these people here and you remember all the great moments of seeing the people that were here and in Cleveland and everywhere that you guys played, I want you to talk a little bit about what kind of legacy that the success of your team has imprinted on the basketball fans in this town.
I think it's great. I mean, everybody got out. You know, we're seeing 6,000 people fill this arena for home games. We hear about all the sports bars and restaurants, everything being packed for the tournament games, and just everybody's, you know, everybody got behind us. I mean, we've been in 3 out of the last 4 NCAA tournaments. You just, everybody comes in, follows you, cheers for you, and when you finally get that first win, kind of cracked the stone, so to speak, kind of the city exploded for us. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going. We can get sellouts in November. We don't have to wait till January and February to get sellouts. Hopefully we can get these in
That's a hint to everybody out here.
Yeah, we'll have some good games for you in November, so hopefully we can see you all out here in November.
As you watch that video, what's the moment that jumps out the most for you? Is there something in particular that made you really smile when you watch some of those highlights from the year?
The thing that made me smile was just all the reactions, like not particularly one play. I mean, Carruthers where he missed, it was nice. Our video guys are the best. They cut out the part where he missed the layup before the steal. They just got the steal part, but just knowing that we never quit, you know, he makes a mistake, misses a layup, he grabs it, hits it to Jeremy, hits a big 3, and we start blowing the thing open against Arizona. The reactions from the guys, you can tell they love playing with each other, and it was so great, really good group of guys that coach, and just like we had 0 problems off the floor. They were just a really good group, and just all their interactions after the big plays, that's what kind of makes you tear up a little bit when you watch it.
See, Dante, he's always coaching. Even at pep rallies, he's even coaching, right? All right, so let's talk a little bit about as you're starting to turn your pages here and think about next year. And I know it's going to be tough for you to not have Wes around, but what are some of your expectations for how good this team can be to follow up all this?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, we got the tournament win, so like Nick said, we can build off that and hopefully follow the girls up, maybe get to Sweet 16, Elite 8. I mean, I think we're in the same category as Loyola. If we played them in a series, I think we might beat them in a series, to be honest with you. So there's no reason we can't make a run like they did, and we're going to set our sights on doing something like that. But we want to win the regular season, the MAC again. We dropped 3 games that we felt like we should have won all 3 of those. So we've got room to improve yet. But I mean, if you look at the group we've got coming back, and then with the kids we're adding in, for next year, I think we've got to be the most talented group we've seen at Buffalo ever, and we just got to gel together like we did. Keep our attitudes and our hearts where they're supposed to be at, and we got a good group that I think will do that with some leaders, and I think the sky's the limit for this program moving forward.
Can't wait. Can't wait for next year. Hey, Nate, thanks for all your hard work, you and the staff, and all the thrills that you gave us. It was wonderful. We'll never forget it.
Thanks, Paul. No, thank you to everybody that came out. This is a great crowd. I didn't think we'd get this many people. That's great.
All right, now, if we're going to talk about half-court shots, there's only one guy that we got to bring up now, right? Everybody welcome Kyle Hughes up.
Oh, man.
If he's not banging on the cowbell, he's draining half-court shots and getting on SportsCenter. How much did one little moment change your life, Kyle?
Man, Paul, I can't even begin to tell you how much, and anybody that's watching this right now, you can hear how nervous I am right now. This is like the 15 minutes that this has brought, and just anything that, this has come from it, the ESPN interview and all that, it's been wild.
All right, everybody wants to know you're 2 pizzas in. Have you knocked those babies off yet?
I've kind of hoped it's starting to get to the point where I can just call up Santora's and be like, hey, so I know I already had my pizza this month, but, my roommates are hungry. Can you come through?
Right. See, because I want to know what the strategy is. Do you order them on the first of the month? Do you wait till later in the month? Do you wait till the end of the month to celebrate? How do you play in this thing now?
There's no calendar. It's usually, am I low on dining dollars? Have I eaten yet today? So really, there's really no rhyme or reason to it.
Hey, for what you did, it was amazing. You brought an incredible amount of fun and attention to here, and beyond that, for everything that you and the gang of True Blue have done this year. You guys are a bigger part of this as anybody that played on this court. We thank you for that. Kyle Hughes, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, from one half-court masterpiece to another maven of the half-court, let's talk a little UB women's basketball. 29-6. 29-6 and ranked 21st in the USA Today Coaches Final Poll. First time ever that a UB school has made the Final Poll. First MAC team ever to win an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament, and 2 NCAA wins and a trip to the Sweet 16. Can't see enough, but one more time, the UB women's basketball season.
It's about us. It's just our sisterhood, our foxhole, and we don't compare ourselves to anybody else. And we're going to fight real hard to make Buffalo proud, make our university proud, make our families proud. Most importantly, to leave it out there, and then when we look in the mirror, we can make ourselves proud.
The defense by Cassie Hausner. Murray gets her shot blocked by Summer Hemphill.
Look at the pass, Hemphill, put it in! Stephanie Reed, who chases down the miss. She looks to go coast to coast, left handed and one. Ups goes back to Dillard. Seapops takes the 3 and drills it. Reed to Hausner under the bucket and one. The women's, of course, have not yet been beat on this court.
If we keep playing how we are, I don't think anyone can stop us. I mean, everyone works and everyone has that faith in one another that, there's no way we can fail if that's how it is.
Bulls show out again and remain perfect at home, undefeated here in Alumni Arena. 16-2 in the Mid-American Conference play as they are now the #2 seed in the MAC tournament.
What's going to be remembered is the journey to this point, the sisterhood, the foxhole.
Honestly, I couldn't be any more grateful to call Buffalo my second home.
I'm not satisfied where we are. Our goal is to win a game in the NCAA and then go beyond that.
Logan to heat it up towards the end of Cleveland. Looking to keep it. She drills the triple from deep. Stephanie looks to get it back to her. No, she's going to find Dillard in transition. Dillard from NBA range. Why not? 102 to 79 is your final from Tallahassee. My goodness, this Buffalo Bulls team is here to stay.
Every single thing we've done since we've been here, we've had to fight for it. And so we fight on.
Week 16, here we come as the Buffalo Bulls come into Florida and go 2-0 in the NCAA postseason tournament.
And I'm so honored to coach these young ladies. You know, they took a broken coach and they took it to the Sweet 16.
We put Buffalo in people's mouths. It's great to see. It's great to witness, let alone be a part of.
We're going to keep proving every single day that we're a team that this country should believe in. We're a team that fight for everything that we've had, and we lock our 14 horns and we go in and we fight.
Let's welcome up head coach Felicia Legette-Jack and senior Stephanie Reed. Because Stephanie will always be remembered for her game-winning shot that won the Bulls their first ever MAC tournament championship, but she'll also go down as the program's all-time leader in assists with 681. The Australian native broke the previous school record held by Catherine Jacob since 1999 by 110 assists. Reed also closed out her amazing UB career, ranking 7th in MAC history for assists while garnering second-team All-MAC accolades following her senior campaign. Congratulations to Stephanie Reed for putting herself in the UB women's basketball record book. There's no way we were going to leave you up here alone because you're always assisting someone. So we've got Cassie Ausler and Sierra Dillard up here as well, too. Stephanie, let me start with you. I want you to reflect a little bit, not only on your season and the accomplishments, but the legacy that this women's basketball team has left at this school, at this program, and in this city.
I mean, this right here is a special group of ladies led by a very special group of staff and a phenomenal woman in Coach Jack. We lock our horns and we go in together, and you know, I've said that before obviously, but that's something we believe in, and you know, everyone works for what they have, and we've always had that mentality of we've always got to work hard for everything we've got, and you know, now we're finally getting achievements from it and recognition.
When you stepped off that plane on the trip from Australia to come here in December of your freshman year, maybe you expected all these things that happened, or maybe it's been a very pleasant surprise to you. You tell us.
I mean, every day is a surprise, you know, every day is another opportunity to grow, and you know, I never expected this. I didn't know what to expect when I got off the plane. Thanks, Coach Tree, for not wanting me on the snow, but it's fine. You know, I honestly, every day was another opportunity, and we took it, and you know, it's exciting, and to look back to what we walked into as 5 seniors. You know, Courtney really was here too, so 6, but you know, to transform this program and to just grow every year, it's so exciting to watch and see the legacy that we're leaving behind.
Well, good luck in your professional basketball career. Wherever it is that you're playing, you're going to have an awful lot of people from Buffalo that are going to want to know how things are going.
Thank you.
Cassie, your trip here, while it took a few curves, was a little shorter than hers to get here. How have you reacted to being from here in Western New York and being an official Western New York celebrity? What's life been like for you for the last couple of weeks?
I mean, it's pretty awesome. Anytime I go in public, there's people everywhere that just want to take pictures and just congratulate us and buy food. You know, that's always fun. But just the support that the city has wrapped around us is amazing, and it's just a growing college team. And I mean, I came to games when I was in middle school and high school, and it was just like a local thing to do occasionally, but now people want to come, and it's going to keep growing, and this is a place that you want to come every Wednesday and Saturday to come watch an amazing team play.
Yeah, well said. And Good luck to you in your professional basketball career. I don't know that you or anybody knows where it's going to take you, maybe a little farther than Grand Island, but that'll be the fun part of it as well, too, won't it? Right. And speaking of people that have come back and come around, Sierra Dillard. And Sierra, there you go. Tell everybody what your journey has been like and how satisfying it has been to be a part of this team this past season.
My journey's been amazing. Through the ups and downs, you know, just staying focused with God and basketball, and him bringing me here to Buffalo has been the dream. I never expect this in a million years. I never expect to be coached by a phenomenal woman like Coach Jack. I'm just so privileged and so blessed to play with these 14 amazing women here, and this season has been the best season of my career, so it's been amazing.
How hard is it going to be for you? And I know you're going to be focused and determined to help this team do it all again next year, but how hard is it going to be for you when you start practice to not have Cassie and Steph and Kat and Lisa and Mariah there along with you?
It's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard. They're the vocal leaders of this group, and they can never be replaced. And what they did for this program is unquestionable, and it's been amazing. They laid down the foundation, so it's just our job, and you know, the recruiting class coming in, our job to continue that. They laid down the foundation, and they provided the path, the blueprint to what to do. So we have to continue that, and hopefully we can make them proud.
Right. Thanks, Sierra. If you were the heart and soul of this team, what exactly was Sierra? The style, the entertainment, the flair, what? I'm gonna let you answer that too.
I couldn't sum you up in a couple words. See, the fire, the shimmy, every single dance move that you could possibly imagine gets celebrated on a 3, and she makes a lot of those.
That's what you're going to really miss.
Sierra Dillard, ladies and gentlemen.
Stephanie Reed, Cassie Osler, and Sierra Dillard. Ladies, thank you for all that you did and all the thrills you brought us. Thank you. All right, time to bring up Felicia Leggett-Jack. That's your second standing ovation of the evening. That's pretty cool. How many standing ovations have you had before?
Well, you know what? It's to give that to the God who's ahead of my life. I'd be remiss if I don't say this in front of everyone. Our team has an opportunity to have a banquet, a private banquet with their friends and families. These young ladies choose to have a dinner at my house, just them, the way we've been doing this for the last 4 years. These 14 young women has transformed this broken coach to make me believe that I can coach this game and I can inspire people. And I have an unbelievable coaching staff that really ride and die with me. And people try to come between us, and it's like what Coach Jack say. What does Coach Jack say? And we had to get this thing right. This staff right here, y'all got it right. Because of you guys, we danced in the Sweet 16. Thank you, staff. And I just have to say, I told these 14 women, when you come here, when it's all over of the basketball and the academics, we knew that we're going to do well, 3.2 overall GPA, the character piece they brought to the table, the Sweet 16. We envisioned this 2 years ago. I said, when you leave here, I've not done my job. I start my job when you graduate. I got 2 kids that's going to go to medical school. I got a lab technician, and I got 2 kids that signed with agents today, and they're going to be professional players. I start today doing my job. So thank you. The legacy will continue. You're the best 5 that came through here, and we won't stop until we make you all proud. You're the ones that matter to me.
When you first got here, you talked so much to all of us about creating this community. The village is the word that you use. You knew that the success on the basketball court would only come if the success in the stands and the support in the community came along with it. I want you to reflect back on that moment when you said all that a long time ago to the point when you've pretty much reached your goal there.
Well, the thing about, you know, we really wanted to play in front of a lot of fans. As you see, we have special players that really know how to dance on the big stage. And the more you came, the more we grew, the more energy you brought, the more we responded. I want to thank you fans for all you've done, not just for our team, our football team, our men's basketball team, but our entire athletic department. I tell you what, this community, this Western New York, we know how to support. We know how to rally around something that's going well. And what I saw in Albany, you know, you transformed the UConn women's basketball fans to become Buffalo fans because you showed them how to cheer for your team. So thank you, fans, for all you've done this entire season.
On behalf of everybody here, thank you for your passion, for your determination, for your belief, and sometimes for kicking all of us in the rear end to make sure that we knew all the good stuff that was already going on and was about to go on. And for all of us, we thank you for that.
Well, I like candy, but Elite Eight sounds better to me.
All right. Felicia Leggett-Jack, everybody. All right, as we get set to wrap things up here, I think there's one more thing that we haven't done, and there's one more thing that we need a little more of. We need a little more cowbell. Thank everybody for coming. Stick around on the court. Autographs, t-shirts. We've even got basketball-shaped cookies to dish out to everybody. And then don't forget, right across the street, the UB football spring game starts at 7 o'clock. Hope to see everybody over there as we get ready for another magical UB season. Thanks for coming all season long. Thanks for coming today, everybody. Go Bulls!